Hey, Dana, good morning to you. Look, we've known for quite some time now that the Biden administration wasn't planning to finish this border wall project, but now we want to show you what it physically looks like to not build the border wall. Take a look at this remarkable video our drone team shot yesterday. We were tipped off to this location. What you're looking at is one location where a bunch of the steel that was supposed to go towards the border wall has just been sitting out in the open, baking in the sun and rusting ever since January. I'm told there are about 10,000 of these wall panels just sitting here. This is in Pharr, Texas. Each panel worth about $5,000. You can do the math, upwards of $50 million just sitting there going to absolute waste. Keep in mind, taxpayers have already paid for this. It's bought and paid for, and nothing is happening with it. This is one of two locations. There's a second location right down the street from there where there's even more panels, over $100 million worth of these panels just sitting there. I'm told by a federal source they bought enough steel for more than 100 miles of wall down here. Only about 14 was built before President Biden halted all construction. Take a look at this second piece of video our drone team shot where we're standing here in La Joya, Texas. This is on Saturday. You can see more steel just sitting out here in the sun going unused. This was ready to go into the ground. They started building the wall out here in La Joya where they really need it. We see runners coming through here all the time. We've shown you guys video from La Joya for the past 6 months now. You've seen how many people come through this area. Border agents tell us they really need the wall here. They're incredibly frustrated. They're not going to get it because they can't be everywhere at once, and the wall would be a force multiplier for them to help create choke points. And former ICE director Tom Homan is not mincing his words. He says it just doesn't make any sense to not build this wall given this current surge. Take a listen.
The Secretary's decision, let's take another tool away from the Border Patrol to make their job harder so there's even more gotaways. Look at where the crisis in Del Rio and Rio Grande Valley are right now. Where are those tens of thousands of people coming across? Where there isn't a wall. It doesn't take a border expert to understand walls work.
And back out here live, you take a live look at our Fox drone. We are showing you the wall that was starting to be built here in La Joya, Texas. Ultimately, they only got about a half mile of it up. You can see it just abruptly ends here in the middle of nowhere. Basically, it's useless. We watch these migrants just walk around it all the time. It's not doing anything, and the border agents out here having to run around left and right as runners are constantly coming through. And as we've heard the Border Patrol chief say, so far this year, more than 400,000 known gotaways. Those are the only ones we know about, too. We'll send it back to you.
That's a heck of a lot of people. Thank you so much.